So my story with outstretched hands started in 2012 in the village of Kislev. I got here, and in Kislev I got to know a church community that was very small but very dedicated to prayer and believed that actually it would be possible that Jesus could draw many people to himself through their dedication to prayer and wanting it, and through using their lives to be a light for Christ. And so I saw them praying every day, and I was amazed. I thought, wow, they're so dedicated to prayer, but I don't really believe the Lord will do anything. 6 months later, I come back, and I saw a church of 30 people grow to 120 within 6 months. And that struck me. And I still remember that moment when I realized the power of God's word and the power of God's strength and what he could do. Ran out of the church, started weeping, and I said, Lord, if that is what the Bible is about, if that is revival, I want to see that too. And that commitment back then in the car eventually changed my life. So when I came back to Austria, I was never the same. I started, for the first time in my life, I started believing that God can actually do the same things today as he did in the biblical days. The book of Acts is not just a story. It could become reality in my life. And from then on, I started seeing healings. I started seeing miracles. I started seeing people saved. From an ordinary church guy, I turned into a man passionate for the gospel, started going on the streets, preaching the gospel, started mobilizing people to go to preach the gospel to their friends. And I would say that moment there in Romania, the power of going to another country and experiencing something you've never seen before in your country, that changed my life forever. And because of that, back then I was studying to be a teacher, high school teacher, and my subjects were music and English. And because of that, I made the decision to become fully committed to God and do whatever he wants to do with my life. And today I'm a missionary in Austria, from Austria, for Austria. And I'm involved with youth ministry, and the principles I see from outstretched hands, I'm trying to do in Austria as well. And we've seen a lot of multiplication, a lot of fruit, and a lot of people changed by the power of Jesus Christ. And yeah, that's what the Lord did in my life.